Good morning, my dear loving children. Welcome to Vidyanagar Public School's online class. Today, ma'am has come up with a very beautiful poem, and ma'am is quite sure that you will all love it. Do you know which poem? It Couldn't Be Done by Edgar Albert Guest. Okay. And do you know anything about Edgar Albert Guest? Yes, he is a British-born American poet who was very popular during the first half of the 20th century, and he also came to be known or came to be called the people's poet. And he wrote quite a lot of poems, and most of his poems having an inspirational and optimistic view of everyday life, and most of his poems is having positivity inside it. Okay, so let's see what he has included in this poem. The title is It Couldn't Be Done. So let's see the poem. Okay, before that, let me tell you about the theme of the poem. Do you know what is the theme of the poem? The theme, or so the poet is saying, the theme of this poem is try things no matter how impossible someone says it might be. If someone says you cannot do it, try to do it and show them or prove them that it can be done. You can do it. And the poet is saying that you should not be be influenced by the negative attitudes of those people. You should not take the negative attitudes of those people and get away from the things that you wanted to do. Be adamant on doing something, okay? And put your best to complete the task and do it with dedication, no matter what others are saying, regardless of what others says, okay? That is the theme of this poem. So let's jump into the poem. You're going to love it. Hear the poem. It Couldn't Be Done by Edgar Albert Guest. Somebody said it couldn't be done, but he with a chuckle replied that maybe it couldn't, but he would be the one who wouldn't say so till he had tried. So he buckled right in with the trace of a grin on his face. If he worried, he hid it. So he started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. So what is the poet is saying in the first stanza? Yes, the poet is saying someone, an imaginary someone, is saying to the poet or the speaker that it couldn't be done, it is not possible to do. But the man or the speaker, we can say, is not ready to accept. He just said, or he just replied with a chuckle. Chuckle means with a soft smile. He replied, maybe it could not be done, but I will not say that it couldn't be done unless I tried. So the poet is not ready to accept what the other person is saying. He said that he will not be a person who says that cannot be done unless and until he had not tried for it. And what he did, he just buckled in with the trace of grin on his face, and he just started it. He just started, though someone said that it cannot be done, he was not ready to accept it. So he just started. If he worried, he hid it, because though he is worried a little bit, he is not ready to show it to someone. He hid it. Okay. He was not ready to accept that it can't be done. So he started to sing as if it has already been done. Okay. He started to sing as he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. And here you can see there is a rhyme in the poem, rhyme scheme of this poem. Done, reply, be one, tried, grin, hid it, thing, did it, right? So the rhyme scheme of this poem will be A, B, C, D, C, D, right? So you have to notice that also. And let's see the second stanza. Somebody scoffed, oh, he will never do that. At least no one ever has done it. But he took off his coat and he took off his hat. And the first thing we knew, he had begun it. With a lift of chin and bit of grin, without any doubting, and quit it. He started to sing, he tackled the thing that couldn't be done, and he did it. What happened? Yes, here again someone is coming and he is just scoffed. Scoffed means, what does it mean by scoffing? Yes, just in a mocking way, in a scornful way, he said, oh, you couldn't be done. It couldn't be done by you. You cannot do that. You will never do that. That like that. He said. Then what happened? But this poet or this speaker was not ready to accept that. He just started, and with confidence, with proud feeling, he started to do that, and he did it. Okay. And he is saying, don't let others sayings or others words to judge you. Okay, if someone says you that it cannot be done, don't take those words entirely, directly, without any thinking, without any further thought. You have to try, you have to give a try. Then if you can't do, if you fail, no matter. But here the poet is saying, if you do with confidence, if you do with belief, it will be done by you. And let's see the next stanza. There are thousands to tell you it can't be done. There are thousands to prophesy failure. There are thousands to put out to you one by one the dangers that wait to assail you. But just buckle in with a bit of grin. Just take off your coat and go to it. Just start in to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you will do it. Here the poet is saying, there will be thousands of people who will come to you and say to you that it cannot be done by you, and it is not something that can be done. And there will be thousands of people will be coming to you and saying to you that prophecy you. They'll say about your future that you are never going to achieve. You'll never achieve that. But here the poet is saying, don't believe those words. Don't let others don't let others to judge you or give you the information or give points about you, that or tell you what things can be or cannot be done by you. You yourself has to decide what can be done by you, what cannot be done by you. It's not from someone. You have to decide. It should not be discussed or it should not be said by someone else. So here poet is saying, don't let others to prophesy your failure. They will come and they will show you the reasons one by one to stop you from moving or stop you from achieving the dreams. But just buckle in, just start in with a bit of grin. Just take off your coat and go to it and just start it to sing as you tackle the thing that cannot be done, and you will do it. So here the poet is saying that if you have the belief, if you have the wish, if you are dedicated, you will achieve regardless what others are going to say about you. If someone says you that you cannot do that, don't believe that. You go on, you move on. That's what the poet is saying. Here the poet is also achieved something that cannot be done by someone, or here someone is saying that it has never been done by anybody. But this poet or the speaker took the initiative, took the courage to do that, and at last he became successful. He done it, right? That is how our poet is inspiring all of us, right? It's a beautiful poem. Did you enjoy? Yes, ma'am also enjoyed this poem very much. And the comprehension part, the question answers we'll discuss in the next class. And here is your homework. You have to write down one of your experience meeting a difficult time and how you overcome that situation. That is your homework. Okay, the question D, session D, you can answer like whether you have any experience in your life having someone else telling you you cannot do, but you established or you accomplished that, and you showed or you proved that I can do that, you can do that. Like that, any situation you had in your life, write about it. Or if you do not have any experience or any such kind of situations, then write an imaginary situation. Okay, don't tell me that you never had such a situation. Just write from your imagination. Okay, till then, take care. We will discuss further in the live session. Till then, take care.